Hello everybody. I have chocolate flavoured something or other. Hard candy. Tonight I am lit by this lovely lamp that my mother made for me. The shape is a bit suspect, I grant you. But it's lovely. I love it. It was very nice of her to do that for me. She's very clever, and it changes colour. I've got the remote, I'll show you. She's very clever, my mother. Ooh. Red. Ah, scary. What do I like to put it on? Orange. Doesn't show up super well, but let's put it there. Oh, I feel like I regret that choice now. Oh well. So, nice to see you all. I worked tonight. Got home just before midnight. Such is my very exciting life. And back tomorrow. I've been working a lot lately, which is actually really good. But I guess some news since last we spoke. I have to move house soon, imminently. Which is stressful. And I don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but in Australia, we are having an itty bitty housing crisis. We are having a massive housing crisis at the moment. So bad time to need a house, really. So, sorry, I had to cough. Sorry, I can't decide if I'm talking or whispering tonight. I'm out of practice. So, yeah, shitty timing, but it is what it is, as my dad would say. But yeah, I thought I had a place, and well, I thought I was close to one, but that just fell through. So, you know, they tell you not to get attached, but you know, you go along to the inspection and you imagine yourself living there, and I imagine colour coordinating the couch with the kitchen countertop. And then I'm hooked. I'm in. So I have a soft heart. It is what it is. Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, the longer this goes on, the more stressful it gets, obviously. But there's only so much I can do. Only so many inspections I can go to between work and everything else. So, doing my best. But yeah, pretty soon I'll be making videos somewhere else, so don't get a shock. Oh, something exciting that is happening that I wanted to tell you guys about. I've got a gig coming up. It is, how to explain? Basically, I'm the support act for a friend of mine's band. And it's a cover night, a tribute night to who else? David Bowie. You guys already know that. And I don't get to sing the David Bowie songs, sadly. I have to sing somebody else's songs, but I still get to be on stage and singing for the first time in a really long time, so that will be awesome. And I've been thinking for a while now that I really want to get my music stuff happening properly and not just talk about it and then not do anything. So I made an Instagram, and if you want to, no pressure. Obviously you're here to listen to me eat candies, not sing, but if you are interested in that, I will put a link to the Instagram, my music Instagram. There's nothing really on it yet. I took a couple of like shitty promotional shots in my spare room. But pretty soon I'll start uploading some actual music. So yeah, go check that out if you want to. Or don't. But yeah, that gig is next week. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm really worried I'm going to get sick because it's still winter here. And everybody at work is coughing all the time. And it's just, yeah, it would be just my luck to get sick right before my first gig. But whatever, we're positive thoughts. Positive thoughts, everyone. So yeah, I'm going to try and film the gig too and hopefully put bits and pieces of it, if it's any good, on Instagram. And maybe I'll make a YouTube as well. I don't know. I've clearly got this marketing shit worked out, right? Maybe I'll make a YouTube, I don't know. I can barely keep up with this one. God, what do I talk about in these things? I usually talk about what I'm watching on TV, right? Has anybody been watching the new season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I am not as far through it as I want to be, but I'm friggin' loving it so far. It is such a breath of fresh air, guys. Ugh. Not to poo-poo Discovery or anything, but it's just kind of nice to not have all the characters sobbing through every episode because the stakes are so high. Like, they're just frolicking in a meadow sometimes, which is, in my opinion, the way Star Trek is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little bit silly. But, you know, I don't want to gatekeep. I don't want to be elitist or anything like that. If Discovery's your jam, that's great. But Strange New Worlds is really doing it for me at the moment. I'm really happy about that because New Trek hasn't done it for me in a while. What else? Just finished rewatching the first 3 seasons of the original run of Arrested Development. I watched it a long time ago when I was in high school. I thought I remembered it really well, but upon rewatching I realised I remember very little, which was kind of a nice surprise. I mean, you know, the story was a nice surprise. And I love Jason Bateman. Get in line, right? Everybody loves that guy. He's very lovable. They got some really amazing guest stars too. Liza Minnelli, you would think that she would just be like a cameo role and that would still be amazing for a show like that, but she was a recurring character for seasons. Amazing. I haven't haven't seen any of the meme movies yet. I haven't seen Barbie. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. I've been living under a rock. I do want to go. I don't really care whether I miss Oppenheimer or not. 3 hours is a long time to spend in a movie theatre for me. But Barbie, would be kind of nice to go see before it leaves the theatres. I don't know. I don't have any friends to go with. They've all seen it already. Not that I don't have friends. Column A, column B. Anyway, I need to go shopping for an outfit for this gig. It's all I can think about. It's really silly, but I don't know how I want to present myself. You know, like I feel like I want there to be a really clear delineation between me, Beck, and like my stage persona. Like not in a wanky way, but just in a way that I can feel not so shy and insecure, and I can just feel like I'm somebody else for 45 minutes while I'm singing. So I need an outfit that makes me feel like that. So I don't know. I gotta think about that. I want my hair to be big. I want big hair. That's all I know so far. But I'm not very good at that stuff. I'm a bit clueless when it comes to hair and makeup. So I don't know. I want to make it big, but it doesn't really want to cooperate most of the time. I don't know. I'll probably just do what I always do and wing it on the night and cross my fingers that it turns out okay. It usually does. Thanks to everybody, as always, who have been leaving comments and engaging, and it's really sweet that you guys actually have thoughts and want to have conversations, and it's really nice. Yeah, you guys are golden. I'm really lucky. So thank you for being here. And please, as always, I want to hear what's going on with you guys. Leave me some stories in the comments, whatever you want. It's just nice to peek into somebody else's life. That's why you're here, right? To look at my choicing cushions. I wanted to tell you about a couple of weeks ago was my mum's birthday, and her partner and me went to a try pottery class, beginner's pottery. And Mum was stoked because that's exactly her kind of thing. I was a bit, I don't know, it wasn't really anything. I had no expectations, I guess. Never really thought about it. But turns out I do not have a knack for pottery. I think I struggle with the fine motor skills a lot of the time. I still to this day struggle to tie my shoelaces. I have other strengths, I think. But yeah, so I don't know. Everybody else, there were 6 of us in the class, and the other 5 were managing. They were getting the hang of it, and there I was just destroying everything I touched. And the instructor kept having to come over and like salvage my little shitty bit of clay that had become this blob of nothing. Over and over again, she kept coming back and like in this really faux sympathetic voice. She's like, "Oh, okay, no, you'll get it. You're fine. You'll get it." I didn't get it, listener. I didn't get it. And I nearly, like the 6th or 7th time, she game over. I held my tongue, but I just wanted to be like, can you just let me fuck it up on my own? Just leave me to die, honestly. So what happens is you get to make, like, I think 3 pieces, a bowl or an ashtray or a mug or whatever you can basically manage to make. Or in my case, it's just a weird blob of nothing. And then you pick what colour you want the lady to paint it, and she fires it in the kiln and glazes it and everything. And then at the end, we have to wait a couple of weeks, but you get to go pick up what you made, and she makes it all nice, and like you could have bought it in a store. Well, not mine. Mine are gonna look like something from a child's nightmare, but my mum. So my mum had a great time, which is the most important part of all this. Doesn't matter how I felt, but yeah, she had a nice time for her birthday, and she made a few. She was really good at it. She must have done it before. But she took to it straight away, and she made a little jug, like a milk pourer thing, which was cool. Had a little spout on it. I was like, how to do that? I can't even make anything. And then she made a bowl, like a big thick bowl, like for cereal or something. I forgot to ask if this stuff was going to be food safe. Maybe not. Maybe just for trinkets. But yeah, so she made this big bowl, and then she said, Rebby, what colour do you want it to be? She calls me Rebby. It's very cute. Rebby, what colour do you want the bowl to be? Because it's for you. I was like, Mom, it's your birthday and you're giving me a present. That's so cute. And then she wrote on the bottom, at the bottom of the bowl, like imagine you've finished eating cereal or whatever, and at the bottom of the bowl she'd written with a little nail or something, I love you. So that's going to be a very treasured possession when it comes back. Hopefully it fires okay and it doesn't shatter or anything. That would be sad. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. It was a good day. I don't know if you can hear. It's raining very lightly outside, which is kind of nice. That's going to help me go to sleep. Like, hopefully this is going to help you go to sleep. And I'm going to wrap it up soon because I'm running out of lolly. But it's really good to see you guys. Yeah, check out that music Instagram if you're so inclined. Otherwise, talk to me in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time.